Alright, quick video. We are going to address those concerned with getting their Blue Label scales and putting them on their original tacks or chub flippers. Noticeable differences we can see with the original versus the new Blue Label. T6 hardware that is flush compared to T8 hardware that is raised. Another big indication is flush scales to liners. Everything is flush, everything is smooth. To now shadow boxed scales on liners. So you can see the liner even though you're looking at it flat. The scale is recessed a little bit so you can feel it, you can see it. Let's go ahead and pop off the show side here, and we'll slap on a Blue Label scale just so we can see what it's gonna look like. So you're still gonna get the shadow box effect because the scales are shadow boxed. It really doesn't have anything to do with the liners, but it has everything to do with the scales. So I'm only gonna just tighten this down with 2 screws, just so we can get a good idea. So right off the bat, there is a glaring issue with the pivot. It has a gaping ring around it. The next issue are the screws. They are now recessed, so they're not flushed. They're not flush. They're recessed, so you can feel that. You do get the shadow boxing. It's not as nice because the liners, they're not meant for shadow box scales, so they've got a pretty hard edge on it, where on these are nice and rounded, meant to be shadow boxed. The other glaring issue is with the clip scale. On our previous models, we've done the support screws, and Ramon has addressed this, but with this first release, you know, we forgot the support screw for those that want to be lefty or righty. On the next batch, we're gonna have the support screw there, but the biggest issue is it's not there. So even if you did buy a set, you know, you're okay with how this looks, maybe you even prefer how it looks, that's fine, but you're gonna have more work. You're gonna have to pre-drill these holes so that way they'll fit. Other than that, those are the main issues. If you're cool with all those, you know, knock yourself out. But personally, I wouldn't recommend it. It's easier to get the new model with all the scale options. If you're a purist or you love originality, you know, get all of the original tacks, original chub flippers in all variations. So as we saw, these were able to just pop right off. Ramon originally released a few different micarta options, carbon fiber. You can get those original, swap them out, but you're gonna have to buy every knife to be able to get every scale. So a little impractical when it's easier to just get the new one. The other question, which we can look at right here, is, well, what if, you know, swap up my thing here. What if I want that flush look? Missing my T8. Let's see, this one's a T8. T7. T8, beautiful. So the other question is, well, what if I want a flush look on my new scale? So we can take the old screw, put it on the new body, and it doesn't fit. So screw is just too small, threads are too small, body is too small. Nothing's gonna work. Hopefully this addresses some of your concerns and you can go forward with that information. Have a good one.